Hi guys, so I'm here today with a book haul and I have a mountain of books. Look at the amount of books. I feel like every single book haul just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, I'm just really into my books and I have 15 minutes to film this video. So I'm gonna do my best and whiz through all of the books really quickly, or at least as fast as I can. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first one. This is a book I saw in a vlog video of Jess, Sunbeam's Jess. I'm gonna link her channel down below. She's studying English literature, which is what I studied at uni, and she said she was reading this book. So I went online and read the description of this book and I was really impressed. I thought this is my kind of book. I think I'm gonna like it. I don't know much about it at all, other than it's a pretty thick book. I think it's like 1,000 pages. Yeah, 1,767 pages. It's by Susanna Clarke and it's called Jonathan Strange and Mr.Norrell. It's a novel about two sorcerers. Let's see, what does it say here? So it says two very different magicians emerged to change England's history in the year 1806 with the Napoleonic Wars raging on land and sea. Most people believe magic to be long dead in England until the reclusive Mr.Norrell reveals his powers and becomes a celebrity overnight. Blah blah blah. So it's basically a book about two sorcerers that change the perception, I guess, of English people. And I love a little bit of magic and fantasy, and it has beautiful illustrations. So I cannot wait to give this a read. Another book. So this one I got on bookdepository.com. Like a lot of the new books that I buy on this website. This one is actually a pre-owned book. I got it in Klaipeda on Tilto Street, I think. The shop is called Retro Books. So I paid only €2.32 for it, which is a really good price. And it's The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. Heard really good things about this book. But I haven't heard anything about the story. I don't really know what it is about. I just picked it up because I've heard that it's good. So it's basically about Russians invading Afghanistan, Amir having to move to America and then coming back to his country, I guess, to have a redemption. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a very touching, emotional story. Another book I got is by Victoria Aveyard. It's called Red Queen, Power is a Dangerous Game. The cover is so beautiful. Really wanted to pick up this book. I saw it in Lithuania in shopping centers. And I was really interested in it. Fiction novel. So this is a world divided by blood, red or silver. Reds are commoners ruled by a silver elite in possession of godlike superpowers. Makes me think of Lord of the Rings a little bit. It's basically about a poor girl who gets kidnapped by the elite, and then she has to make her way out of their imprisonment or something. Another book I got is a classic by Thomas Hardy. It's a book called Far from the Madding Crowd, and the movie is coming out. Has it come out yet? I think it hasn't, but I really want to watch the movie, but before that I have to read the book. Oh, I got this little booklet, Penguin Classics. Yeah, so they're these beautiful penguin books. Just love the cover. Although it's paperback, it's a very beautiful print. It has tons of bees on it. And yeah, it's classic literature. It's about a girl surrounded by three men who are in love with her or something like that. It's a powerful novel of swift sexual passion and slow burning loyalty that centers around Bathsheba Everden, a working woman whose life is complicated by three different men: respectable farmer Baldwood, seductive Sergeant Troy, and devoted Gabriel, making her the center of scandal and betrayal. I love England, Victorian England, so I'm interested in reading this classic. And then I got myself a stack of Harry Potter books in English, which you may think what the heck? How old are you again? But yeah, I love Harry Potter, always will. I've read, I think, only 3 books in Lithuanian, and then I watched all of the movies numerous times. I'm just obsessed with Harry Potter. But I realized I never read the story in its original language, and because I can't speak English, so why not read the story as it was written by J.K. Rowling, not a translation, because translated version always tends to be different, you know, all the names, because of Harry Potter, I think is really hard to translate. I mean, it has so many words that J.K. Rowling came up with, the spells, the names, everything. So yeah, I wanted to read the original version, and this is the edition that I got, which is a little bit more grown up. And so I went hunting for pre-owned books. You know, these are like second-hand books that I got on Amazon. Most of them, I think 1 or 2 are from eBay, and some of them cost only 1 pence. I only had to pay for the shipping, which is a really good price, but you have to hunt these books down because, you know, the prices vary. Some of them are crazy expensive, and then a really cheap one pops up. I was basically on the lookout for good deals. So I got all of them except for the last one, for Deathly Hallows, which I'm still trying to hunt down, and this is the last book that I still have to buy. So I've read these 2 already, the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. These were pretty good, especially the second book was in really good condition. I'm currently reading the 3rd one, which again is really nicely preserved. I'm 164 pages in, and I think by the time this video goes up, I will have finished it. The 4th book wasn't that good. I mean, it's quite dirty. But yeah, I just love this edition, how beautiful it is. So they're all white with gold Harry Potter writing. And these are signature edition books, in case you're wondering. The Order of the Phoenix is really poorly kept. I'm not impressed by this one. I think it's gonna like fall apart really soon, so I'm gonna try and be careful with this book. I'm really happy to finally have my own collection of Harry Potter in English. Then I got this book, which I wanted to get for a really long time. It's by Jalen Hart, and I don't know what's that. It's called Eat Pretty, Nutrition for Beauty Inside and Out. First of all, the cover is beautiful, but I think it's such a useful book. It's divided by chapters, so for example, Beauty and Nutrition 101, and then you have like inside your beauty foods, so you have all the foods and the vitamins, for example, like calcium, copper, iron, magnesium. And then you have descriptions of what these vitamins do for your body. So magnesium relaxes muscles, reduces stress and PMS, calms nervous function. And then you have another chapter called A Beautiful Kitchen for All Seasons. So you have hemp seeds, lentils, for example, millet, a seed of happiness, nuts, beauty builders, and you have all the descriptions. Then you have some recipes as well, like banana buckwheat pancakes, omega beauty bites, maple sesame millet, spring beauty awakening. So it's just packed with really good, useful information, recipes and whatnot. And for me, it's really interesting to see what foods, what veggies and fruits do what to your body. So it's like an informational read. Here it says celery for skin hydration, raspberries for lustrous hair, dandelion greens for detox. So I think it's a pretty nice book to own if you're interested in beauty from the inside. I finally got this Love Tanya book by Tanya Bar, obviously, because you guys probably know by now that she's my all-time favorite YouTuber. She's been for how many years? Ever before I started my own channel. So for as long as Tanya is on YouTube, and even before that, when she was just a guest star on Pixie channel, I've loved her. And I wanted to get this book, which it cost 20 euros on Book Depository, but Cloud 10 Beauty were having an offer. Maybe they're still having this offer, I'm not sure, where when you buy 2 Tanya Burr products, you receive this book as a free gift. So I decided to buy 2 of her eyelash sets, and I received the book for free, which, well, it's not technically for free. I paid like, what, 16? I think 16, or well, with shipping a bit, maybe more, 18, 19 euros for the eyelashes. So it's like buying the book and getting free eyelashes, honestly. But yeah, it's a beautiful book. It's just, the pictures are so gorgeous. Tanya is just one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Like, she's she's just ridiculously beautiful, and I always trust her makeup advice, like makeup choices. Really rely on her for beauty advice. And oh, look at that, she's such a bombshell. She's gorgeous. And I'm interested in reading more about her life, trying out her recipes, so I'm glad to own this book. Okay guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this book haul. I have to run, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!